Well, welcome inside the gymnasium here at Birmingham Seaholm High School. Brad Fetters for BACB Sports kicking off our fall campaign in style. A rivalry matchup in the game of girls varsity volleyball between the Groves Falcons and the home team, the Seaholm Maples. Some interesting changes at the helm of the Seaholm Maples as they welcome in first-year head coach Derek Williams. Spent some time as the JV coach at Marion, as well as the varsity coach at Livonia Stevenson. He brings a wealth of knowledge of the game of volleyball as a head coach at Birmingham Seaholm. I had an opportunity to catch up with him, as well as Birmingham Groves head coach Madison Close. Here's what both coaches had to say before this evening's tilt.
I'm alongside Seaholm first-year head coach Derek Williams. Coach Williams, tell me a little bit about yourself and your volleyball background.
I have about 8 years coaching experience. I've coached at Mercy, Marion. I was at Livonia Stevenson. I currently coach for Michigan Elite Volleyball Club. I'm one of our national coaches and trainers there as well. I'm very involved with a lot of our athletes.
Early on yet, still in the season, who's kind of been your standout players so far?
We can't forget about Sydney Ryan. Sydney is a senior. She's leading the team in kills currently right now. We're expecting her to have a big night tonight. So,
you're new to this rivalry. What have you heard about it, and what have the girls told you about it?
I've been in a lot of rivalries in my lifetime. The most current one is always the Mercy Marion one. That's always a big rival. So anytime you get in a rival game, it's going to come down to a lot of emotions and who's hungry.
Excellent. Good luck tonight, Coach. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm now alongside Birmingham Groves head coach Madison Close. And Coach, tell me what you have figured out about this year's team so far.
We have a very strong team. We have a lot of girls that are old. They're all seniors. We have 10 seniors. So we know we have a great back row. We're working on getting a front row to get those kills, but I know my girls are working really well together so far this season.
Okay, let's get into specifics now. Name a couple players that we really should be paying attention to in tonight's match.
So my outside hitter is a junior. Her name's Anna Absey. She is carrying the team. She's one of our captains. She does a great job. Lexi Heller is our libero, also a senior. She's doing a great job getting those digs in. And Margot Nolet is another great DS that we have that's really carrying the back row for us.
Now, you've already matched up with Seaholm once this season. What makes these rivalry games so special?
These girls all know each other. They live right down the road from each other, so we know each other's names, and it's just so much fun. And Groves hasn't beat Seaholm in, I want to say, over 13 years, and this is going to be our year, so that really makes it fun for us.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Opening set coming up next right here on BACB Sports. We met the coaches, we've met the players. Let's get set to go here tonight. Big rivalry matchup. These two teams hooked up prior to the start of the regular season, and that one went the way of the Seaholm Maples. 2-1 by the score of 24-26, 25-23, and 12-15 for the Seaholm Maples. As Coach Close mentioned at the start of the broadcast, this has been a one-sided rivalry since we've been covering the sport here on BACB Sports. It has been dominated by the Maples. Rally scoring up to 25, best of 5 sets. We are set to go. The Seaholm Maples clad in their home white jerseys with maroon numerals. Groves in their road black jersey with green trim and numbers. The liberos tonight first for the Seaholm Maples. It will be Brinley Pratt, the junior. And for the Groves Falcons in that white libero jersey, it will be senior Lexi Heller. Seaholm Maples will have the opening serve of tonight's contest. It'll be the junior Emma Weber. Fires it on its way. We are set to go. It's going to be a free ball to start things off here for the Maples. Set by the libero, outside hit all the way to the back row. Dug up well there by Groves. They go over on 2. Didn't catch the Maples off guard. Hit from the outside, blocked at the net, but we have a net violation. First point of the evening belongs to the Falcons. Quick change, libero Lexi Heller comes out. Aiden Weber comes in. She'll hit from the middle. Weber, a senior. Sydney Ryan comes out, replaced in the lineup by Madeline Getz for Birmingham Seaholm. And it appears to be a bit of an injury for Sydney Ryan. And if you're able to hear head coach Derek Williams talk to us prior to the start of tonight's contest, he indicated that Sydney Ryan is their best and go-to player in terms of outside hitting, has the most kills on the season. So that's a potential big blow for this Maples team if she's unable to give it a go at full strength here tonight. Sprawling effort by the Falcons comes up empty. Maples on the scoreboard now. It'll be Lauren Gregg, the sophomore, to tee it up and let it fly. Maples trail 2-1 all the way to the back row. I don't know if that had a chance of going out, but the Falcons able to save it. Free ball once again for Seaholm. They're going to go to the middle of this side, blocked momentarily at the net by Weber, but it falls to the floor. We're tied up at 2 apiece. Terrific view there at our net cam, providing you some inside looks at the battle at the net. A little bit of a miscue off the right hand of Anna Apsey, the junior outside hitter. Jordan Ale, Lexi Heller, Margot Nolette, and Anna Apsey, the 4 main players for head coach Madison Close. Hasn't exactly gone according to plan in the early parts here for the Falcons this season. 2-9 record coming into play. All things could change here tonight. Another sprawling effort, this time by the libero Lexi Heller. And 4 straight points now for the Maples has given them the 4-2 advantage. So Lauren Gregg, the sophomore, has come in and has done a terrific job serving. Low line drive serve into the back row. Heller sends it over. Free ball here for the Maples. Can they take advantage? They go to the outside, back row, dug up. And it's going to be another free ball here for the Maples. Good set to the outside this time. Clean kill attempt off the side of the hand of Aiden Weber. And now it is 5 straight for Seaholm. Big run here in the early part of this first set. So glad you decided to tune us in on BACB Sports. And there's an ace. Sydney Lezovich unable to handle it cleanly. Gregg lifts up that right hand, sends it on its way. Nolette shoveled across. Set to the outside. Good to see Sydney Ryan back in. Appears to be okay. Pay attention to that throughout the rest of the night. And out is the call. A little bit too much steam off the Ryan attack. That's the 3rd point of the set for the Falcons. They now trail 6-3. Jordan Allen sets it to the outside, sent to the back row. Overhead save, and there is the power game of Sydney Ryan. You can see why she is considered such a presence out on the hardwood. Has size and strength, really flexing the muscles there. Julia Pinchetti into the game now, wears 10 in white. The libero, Sienna, check that, Brinley Pratt sends it into the net. We'll have a quick sub here for the Falcons. Lezovich checks out. Replacing her will be Autumn DeGroat. DeGroat, bit of an outside hitter and a senior. And serve error there by Anna Apsey. Apsey, the junior outside hitter. So it'll be Apsey Heller and DeGroat in the back. And we have a net violation called against the Falcons. Gherkin, Allen, and Weber, the front line, and this 3-3 look receiving the serve for Groves. Set, Ryan just shovels it over. Gonna give the Falcons an ample opportunity here. Sprawling effort by Pratt comes up empty. Point over to the Falcons. Ariel White, senior, her first action, wears 17 for Groves. Heller, line drive into the net. So service errors starting to pile up just a bit now for the Falcons. Seaholm has them doubled up 10-5. First set just underway. So glad you decided to tune us in. Continuing coverage all fall season long here on BACB Sports. Plenty of opportunities to check out both Seaholm and Groves all season long. We'll have some swim and dive, some soccer, the annual rivalry football game as well. So Falcons able to get the side out. They earn the serve. It'll be Margot Nolette. Sophia Scott, the senior setter, into the game as well. Her first action, she wears 6 for Groves. She goes over. Ah, nice smooth play there by Sophia Scott. Talking to head coach Madison Close of Birmingham Groves prior to the start of tonight's contest. She said, yeah, we did drop that contest in the early goings against the Seaholm Maples. As I mentioned, it was a 26-24, 23-25, 15-12 victory for the Maples. But she says, if you take a look at it, all the sets were either 2 or 3. The first set, even going extras. The rally scoring, you have to obviously win by 2. So she felt that her Groves Falcons, on paper, were fairly closely matched with the Seaholm squad. And as she mentioned on our on-air camera interview, she was really hoping to put an end to this long winning streak of Birmingham Seaholm. So that was touched by Groves. Out of bounds. Maples lead it 12-8. Julia Pinchetti with the ace. Nice crowd on hand here tonight to take in the action. Sent high into the air. This will be a free ball, or will it? Nope, out of bounds. DeGroat sent it too high and too far. Point over to Seaholm. They now lead at 13-9. Mentioned head coach Derek Williams in his first season as head coach here at Birmingham Seaholm replaces husband and wife coaching staff of Heather and Jason Gambone, who were seemingly here at Seaholm forever. So big shoes to fill for Derek Williams, and has done a terrific job thus far. Received along the back row there by Margot Nolette. A little two-way attack there, Seaholm. Perhaps a little bit of miscommunication, double hit. And we have a Falcon timeout called by head coach Madison Close. She wants to talk things over as she finds her squad trailing in this contest in the first set, 16-8. Upcoming schedule for the Seaholm Maples. They're going to take on Clarkston on September 19th. That'll be a home contest before going on the road to take on Rochester, before returning back home to take on Rochester Adams. And then September ends with a road contest against the Dragons of Lake Orion. Getting some good looks there at our GoPro cam. Nice job by the live truck to provide you all the sights and sounds all night long. There's a good look at that GoPro camera. The beauty of technology. (16-8) our score, and out just barely over the end line, but good enough for a serving fault. Serve back over now to the Falcons, and it'll be Sydney Lesevich, newly into the game. Checks in and gets the serve. Hard overhand serve, flat-footed serve. Free ball now for the Falcons. Can they capitalize? They go to the outside. They can. Oh, boy, what a kill there by Anna Apsey. She's only a junior. Nearly jumped out of the gym there to come down with that kill. All the way to the back row, received by Pratt. Cross court. Stash it inside the sideline. Point for the Maples there. Lead swells back up to 7. It's 17-10 for the Mapes. Emma Weber sends it short. And we are allowed let, so if it touches the tape and falls over, it's a good serve. So that's why you saw Lexi Heller go after that ball as hard as she did. And a serving error there by Ariel White.
Serving for the Maples, number 15, Lauren Gregg.
Lauren Gregg really had the hot hand early on in this set, serving. Set to the outside, double block. Sent back over by Pratt. Dug up, tough play there along the net. Not much Sophia Scott could do. Aiden Weber was also in on the play. Just got a little bit too close to the net that time. Set of Scott, look out, oh boy. All kinds of velocity on that Apsey attempt. Sails out of bounds. Maples lead up to 9, 20-11. And once again, Lauren Gregg has come in and has really shown off her serving skills. But there's a cross-court shot. Nolette gets the side out, and she'll be replaced by Gherkin. Addie Gherkin in along with Jordan Allen, senior setter. Addie Gherkin, senior right side hitter. Line drive serve, that was a tough one. It absolutely handcuffed Mia Janess. Nothing Janess could do there. She pats herself on the chest as to say, my bad. Serving error again for the Falcons. So these unforced errors kind of coming back to haunt the Falcons. If you want to pull the road upset, you can't give the opponent free points. And that's essentially what those service errors are. Coming to the near side here, double blocked. Controlled and played momentarily there by Madeline Getz. Kind of send it over towards the scorer's table. It was a good attempt there. That was a playable ball. Unfortunately for the Maples, they couldn't come up with it. That ball spinning. Tough play. Janess with the point. It'll be Madeline Getz now. An 8-point lead for Seaholm, 22-14. High arcing serve. Sent to this near side, DeGroat. And a point for the Falcons, a point for Autumn DeGroat. DeGroat, a senior. A lot of upperclassmen on this Groves roster. In fact, they have 10 seniors, so a lot of experience up and down the lineup for head coach Madison Close. Coach Close assisted by Ashley Moon, Stephanie Brown, and Tina Robinson.
Returning for the Maples, number 1, Heidi Weigel.
Big thank you to both head coaches for the pregame interviews. Heidi Weigel. Jump serve. Received along the back row that time by the Falcons. Dug up by the libero Pratt. And sent over, but out. Wholesale changes coming into the game now for the Falcons.
Serving number 10, Margot Nolan.
Nolet and Scott. Good touch shot. Oh, thing of beauty. Lauren Gregg from the outside. Just sent it over with the fingertips. And now all of a sudden, set point. Received along the back row by Heller. Spiked down immediately. Ariel White keeps the Falcons alive here in the first set. Gonna really have to go on a scoring outburst now. Gonna need 9 straight points. At the very least. Seven to extend it, as it's Anna Epsy again with a little touch shot. And that's a finesse game. Volleyball not always all about power. Finesse your way to victory as well. That's what we saw out of the right hand of Anna Epsy. Short set, and I think that caught the Falcons off guard. They have to send it over. They do just that. Free ball for the Maples, another little short set. Opportunity here for the Falcons, right in the middle. And it's White. Ariel White with the play. Uphill climb coming up here for the Falcons, but they're going to take it one step at a time. 24-19, trail by 5. Brad Fetters for BACB Sports flying solo tonight as the Maples take the first set by the final score of 25-19. We'll take a quick break here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, it'll be set number 2.
Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back inside Seaholm High School. Brad Fetters for BACB Sports. So the Seaholm Maples taking our first set by the final score of 25-19. Ariel White, Sydney Lezovich, and Margot Nolet in the back row to start things off for the Maples. They'll be joined on the floor by Aiden Weber, Anna Apsey, and Jordan Allen along the front row for the Falcons. Big hit from the outside. No surprise, Sydney Ryan So it'll be Ryan, Sophia Fisher, and Mia Janess along the front row. Back row to start things off for the Maples, Lauren Gregg, Emma Weber.
For the Falcons, number 12, Addie Gerken. Serving, number 2, Jordan Allen.
And the libero, Brynlee Pratt. Pratt receives it, set, short. Boy, not getting much on that attack. Sophia Fisher, she flat out knew she didn't get everything on it, but was able to get enough of her fingertips on it to get it over the net. Pichetti into the game for the Maples. Blocked momentarily. Oh, what a save, but it's sent out. Good effort by the Maples. 2-2 our score.
Returning number 5, Molly Heller. Serving.
Get another look at that save by the libero Pratt. Received this time by Lauren Gregg. And Ryan shovels it over with one hand. Sent back this time by Groves. Kind of pushed up momentarily by Weber. But no teammate came to the rescue as it falls to the hardwood. And Groves takes the early 3-2 lead. Anna Apsey sends it out on the serve. So service error ties us back up at 3 apiece. Madeline Getz into the game, and she will have the serve. Getz replaces Sydney Ryan, and it's Getz with a very short serve. That one barely got over the net. Sent high into the sky. Double block. Oh, it's a double block. Big time effort there by Aiden Weber and Molly Heller. Heller, just a sophomore. Skied up above the net. Oh, this is going to be a great view. Right into your living rooms with the double block. Dug up along the back row, now sent across. Good heads-up play to send it over on 2. That was Jordan Allen, the senior setter. Now there's the outside attack. Molly Heller had that ball spin across her hand. She sent it into the net, and we're tied up now at 4 apiece.
Returning for the Maples, number 1, Heidi Weigel. Serving, number 1, Heidi Weigel.
Heidi Weigel, junior. Bit of a defensive specialist, does play the libero position for head coach Derek Williams. And gonna get a double hit. And when you talk about the double hit, it doesn't necessarily mean you hit it twice, but it hit 2 separate parts of your body. That's the official rule. Received well by Apsey. A little bit of a kind of a fake out is White and Heller both went up for it. And Heller's going to get the point. Sophomore has come in and provided a little bit of a lift for Groves. And she's going to stay out there on the floor. Number 5 in black for the Falcons. Nolette out. So this second set, bit of a more seesaw affair. Maples took the lead in that first set and really never looked back, thanks in large part to their serving. And that was a tough play for Molly Heller, kind of crashing the net that time. Tried to spin it cross court, and one-handed and couldn't get enough on the shot. Received by Nolette. Heller gets a redo, and the mulligan this time finds the floor.
Returning number 7 and
So nice effort out of Heller in reserve. She'll take a seat on the bench. Low line driving serve received by the Maples. Whoa, boy. Tough play. It's going to work out for them. Free ball here for Groves. Just kind of a push shot. Having to avoid the violation there was Apsey. Good heads-up play by her. They're going to go far side with the set, and it pays off big time. Ariel White with the point. So you got White and Apsey, the outside hitters. That time it was White with the beautiful play. 7-7 our score. And it's going to be sent across by the Maples. Free ball now for the Falcons. Going to go short this time, double block. Oh boy, pretty play. Fisher and Greg combining forces for the block. Nope, they're going to say Falcon point. My apologies. And a violation at the net. And Falcons along that front line. Caught the Maples flat-footed. Out of bounds.
Returning, number 14, Sydney Ryan.
So that kind of stops the Falcon run.
Number 2, Emma Weber.
Groves was picking up points at a rapid pace. Emma Weber now will send it on its way. Received along the back row. No let. This has got to go over. Free ball for the Maples. And that one's tucked in. Just inside the end line. That was kind of a scramble drill for the Falcons. They were caught out of position. And another terrific heads-up play by Seaholm. Taking advantage. Winding up and slamming it home. Anna Apsey. So any sort of Maple run here in the second set has been crushed by the Falcons. Ariel White to send it on its way. Kind of a flat-footed serve. Received along the end line. Pushed over. Look out. And a big block. Look at the emotion there by Aiden Weber. Sydney Ryan with the attack. Aiden Weber with the block. Now a short serve, middle of the floor. Back-to-back points for Aiden Weber. She's starting to feel it. Big smile on her face. And head coach Derek Williams calls a TO. Gonna want to talk things over here with his Maples trailing by the score of 12-9. Derek Williams, assistant coaches are Russ Carney, Lillian DeJong, and Ren McCauley. Good look at the Groves huddle, as well as the Seaholm squad. Russ Carney, the assistant coach, giving some instructions. All the girls locked in on him right now. And not much to discuss about as they're going to break that huddle quite quickly. Weigel, Pratt, Gregg, Fisher, and Weber, along with Sydney Ryan, the 6 on the floor for Seaholm. Ariel White with the serve. What a play by Margot Nolette. Now a joust at the net and point to the Falcons. Line violation for the Maples. Sydney Ryan didn't quite agree with that call. She looked up at the up referee for a little bit of clarification. And that was on the outside of the near side antenna. So that'll be a point for the Falcons that did not clear the inside of the antenna. Ryan sends it over, blocked. Oh boy, look what Aiden Weber found. Weber has been absolutely on fire throughout the second set. Now a short serve to the outside for Ryan. Blocked again. They're going to send it over to Apsey. Apsey on the attack. Saved momentarily by the Maples. And they cannot play it comfortably on 3. So another point for the Falcons and another timeout called by the Maples. Don't look now, but the Falcons, a 7-point lead here in set number 2. 16-9 our score as the Falcons look to even things up at 1 match apiece. So we gave you the upcoming schedule for the home team, the Seaholm Maples. As for the Groves Falcons, they'll stay on the road to take on Farmington on September 19th before finally returning home to take on West Bloomfield. That West Bloomfield game will take place on September 21st. A road contest with the Berkeley Bears will take place on September 26th. Before returning home once again to take on North Farmington on September 28th. So that is the month of September for the Groves volleyball squad. Maples come out of the timeout showing a little bit of aggression there. Sydney Ryan with the kill. Lauren Gregg with the serve, received by Nolette. Sent to the outside, pushed across by Apsey. On the attack, the Maples, back-to-back points, Aiden Weber. Maples, after the timeout, a couple quick points. Have gotten within shouting distance now at 5, trailing 16-11, make it 16-12. Sophia Fisher right in the middle of that front row comes up with the point. 4-point lead now for the Falcons. Received along the end line by Nolette. Near side attack. Oh boy, hammered home by Anna Apsey. All kinds of firepower. That's the matchup right now. Anna Apsey and Sydney Ryan, both outside hitters. And it's Anna Apsey that's racking up the points. Sydney Ryan went down with a little bit of an injury in that very first set. Has come back. We'll get her right now. And yep, there we go. So the two outside hitters trading points. Quite the matchup there.
Returning number 10, Julia Pinchetti. Serving number 11, Brindley Pratt.
So it'll be Brindley Pratt, the libero. Spins it once, slaps it. Falcons go over on 2. Good play by Allen, and even better play by the Maples on the kill. Chetty with the kill there. Chetty with a kill and a couple aces already in this contest. Short little set. Falcons able to get it over, so this will be a free ball now for the Maples. Of course, they go to Ryan, goes cross court with it. Jordan Allen tried, but was unsuccessful. Maples within 2. They've been down as many as 7 points here in the second set. Have worked themselves back. Pratt. And in, ace. Jordan Allen watched it as Groves goes to a 2-4 receiving rotation. Now Allen comes up. Back-to-back aces. Brindley Pratt has come in and has steadied the ship for the Maples as they have drawn even now with the Falcons by the score of 17-17. We have had some battles between these two volleyball teams. I remember an evening at Birmingham Groves High School that went a full 5 sets. I've never seen the gymnasium at Groves as packed as it was on that night. Not sure if we are in store for that type of match here tonight. Falcons trying to do everything in their power to come up with the upset. Win here in this second set would go a long way. It's Pratt once again. Apsey forced to send it over. And point to the Falcons, double hit. Double hit on the outside.
Returning for goes number 5, Molly Heller, serving.
Both student sections making some noise now. Got the flock saying you can't do that. They're kind of their standard chant when something goes wrong. Forrest has come out in full force. The Force is actually standing. I don't know if we can get a shot. Our live truck can maybe pull up a shot of the Force, the Seaholm student section. They're standing up the entire time. Forrest not quite as amped up right now. The flock, rather. And a point to the Maples, out of bounds. Sydney Ryan, too strong. 19-19. So now all of a sudden, a race to 6 points. Good communication there, and tipped by the Falcons. Line judge said tipped, up referee agreed. 2019, edge now to the Maples. Heidi Weigel fresh into the contest, will have the serve. Gives it 3 slaps on the floor, a spin before serving. Received by Heller. Good set, good spike, good point by the Falcons. Ariel White. Another rotational change for the Falcons. Nolette and Sophia Scott. And an ace. Nolette. Wastes no time, sends this one into the net. So an ace and a service error. Tied up at 21 apiece. Pinchetti already has an ace in this contest. Couple aces, in fact. Sydney Ryan leading the team in kills with 5. Coming in the outside. Too hot to handle. Molly Heller has been phenomenal. She's credited with 2 kills on the scoreboard, but I sure think she's got more points than that. And an ace. No one played it for Seaholm. Just like that, Falcons with the 2-point lead. Looking to put the finishing touches on this second set. Don't forget, you have to win by 2.
Behind the line for the Maples, number 2, Emma Weber.
It'll be the junior Emma Weber to serve. It's going to be a tough play. Yep. Sent a little bit too long, and it hung above the net. And it was Seaholm that took advantage. 23 apiece. 2 big points loom. Soft serve into the back row. Apsey fires away. Point to the Falcons. Opportunity with the serve now to capture the second set. Can they do it?
Returning number 13, Aiden Weber, serving number 17, Ariel White.
Ariel White. And a net violation is going to give the second set to the Groves Falcons by the final score of 25-23. One set apiece. We'll take another break here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, it'll be set number 3.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Set number 3 coming up next here on BACB Sports. Both teams capturing sets. First one going the way of the Seaholm Maples by the final score of 25-19. And the Falcons came racing right back, taking the second set by the final score of 25-23. Now, all of a sudden, one has to think this third set will be all important. Want to take that 2-1 lead. The first point of the third set goes the way of the Seaholm Maples. Emma Weber. Seeds along the back row. Anna Apsey, too strong. Too short on the serve there by the junior Weber. Into the net it goes. Service error. Point over to the Falcons. Serve over to the Falcons. Ariel White booms it over. Look out. There's the power game of Sydney Ryan. Gets teed up for her, and she can power it home. This is Lauren Gregg, who has controlled tonight's proceedings with her serve game. Oh, what a save! And just on the outside of the antenna, Sydney Lezovich with the effort. A-plus effort there by the senior. Sent over, free ball coming up here for the Maples. Sent to the far side. Blocked. Tried again. Off the fingertips of Ryan, but down. Point for the Falcons. Addie Gherkin in. So we have a change at libero. Lexi Heller has removed the jersey and has been replaced by Margot Nolette. Nolette will wear the white libero jersey. Jordan Allen into the net. 5-3 Seaholm.
Serving for the Maples, number 11, Britt Pratt. Returning, number 10, Julia Pinchetti.
Brinley Pratt, the libero. Nolette. Blocked momentarily.
Number 10, Julia Pinchetti.
Tipped and out. So point to Seaholm. Jousting for it over top the net. I'll say last touch by Groves. And miscommunication for the Falcons as that one falls to the floor. Brindley Pratt has come in and really has taken over this game with their serving. Unofficially has 3 aces on the night. Good set. And a terrific play by Anna Apsey.
Returning number 5, Molly Heller, serving for the Falcons.
Molly Heller into the game. The super sophomore. It's been a difference maker. Anytime she's inserted into the lineup, Falcons seemingly go on runs. See if that's the case here once again with her now in the front row. She goes up for that block along with Weber. But neither tall enough to block that attack by Sydney Ryan. Ryan comes out, replaced by Hope Hughes. Hughes comes in, earns the serve. This is going to be a tough play at the net. And they're going to say reaching over top the net. And Coach Derek Williams is going to ask Janess to talk to the up ref, get clarification. So now Janess has to come over and tell her coach what she found out. He'll relay back to her. She'll go back over and talk to the up official. A little bit of a unique situation in the game of volleyball. It's kind of back and forth, almost like a game of telephone, right? You hope your student athlete gets all the information correct. So now Janess will come back over to her head coach, Derek Williams, with the bad news. Derek Williams throws up his hands. And we'll play on. And a block by Ariel White. Front lines for both teams tonight have been solid. Blocking game has been good. The attack game has been strong from the outside with Apsey and White for the Falcons. Obviously, Sydney Ryan has been good as advertised. Oh, look at that. Addie Gerken. A little surprise attack. Falcons keeping it close. Find themselves trailing 9-7. Point over to the Falcons during that replay. Nolet. Out is a call, no touch. 9-9 our score. There's a look at the Falcon bench. So here we go again. Mia Janess playing the role here. She's getting quite the workout in. She's worn a path out in the hardwood, going back and forth between the head coach, Derek Williams, and the up ref. Wasting no time, Margot Nolet. Man, a double hit there. And Seaholm asks for and is granted timeout. Things kind of spiraling a bit out of control here for the Seaholm Maples, as they feel like they have been on the short end of a couple questionable calls, perhaps, by the referees. Lillian DeJong taking over the huddle as Derek Williams and Russ Carney, the head coach and assistant coach, talking things over independently. Things not quite as animated on the Grove sideline. They find themselves with the slim 10-9 lead. Spirits high over here. So you can see a look inside this Groves huddle. Madison Close, the head coach. And they talked about the upset here and ending this 13-year Seaholm win streak. Nolette wasting no time once again. Once a whistle blows, she is set to go. She digs that one up. Going to be a free ball now for the Maples. So look to tie things back up. They will do just that. Carry called against the Falcons. 10-10 our score here in set number 3. We are tied at 1 set apiece. Janess. Go to the outside. Tough play made by Emma Weber. And got a violation. Net line violation. Called against Jordan Allen. Service error, 11 apiece.
Returning for the Falcons, number 8, Lexi Heller. Number 6, Sophia Scott. Serving, number 8, Lexi Heller.
Lexi Heller joins her sister Molly Heller on the floor. Sophia Scott into the game as well. So joining the Hellers and Scott is Margot Nolette, Anna Apsey, and R.E.L. White. Ace.
For the Falcons, number 9, Autumn DeGroot.
Chetty with the ace. She now has 3 on the night. Outside attack is a good one. Autumn DeGroat gets a kill and will hit the bench. Lezovic will come in and serve.
Service error, point, Naples. Behind the line for the Naples, number 2, Emma Weber. And returning for the Naples, number 14, Sydney.
Hope Hughes out. Sydney Ryan back in. Ryan. Big kill for Ryan. Too much at times in this game. Hasn't been on the floor much, but when called upon, she has been outstanding. Serve out of bounds by Emma Weber.
Serving for the Falcons, number 17, Ariel White.
15-13, 2-point lead for Seaholm. Ryan bombs away. Ariel White tried to dig it up but couldn't. Sydney Ryan just flexing her muscles. And there's that let. We talked about it earlier on in the evening. Those serves that touch the tape can change direction and change speeds, and they have to be played. It's a good, clean serve. Lauren Gregg, kind of been the unsung hero tonight for the Maples, as they have just racked up points when she has been serving. They come to this near side. That's saved at the net. There's 3 hits. Sydney Ryan again. And Seaholm asks for and is granted the timeout. And they desperately need to stop the momentum that has been picked up by Seaholm in this one. An inside look at the Falcon huddle as they try to work themselves back into this contest. Michael Koppmeyer providing you all the courtside camera shots. Nice job by Michael getting right inside there. He's not afraid. The unsung hero of the BACB Sports broadcast. Point over to Seaholm, 20-13 the lead. Serve on its way from Gregg once again. Comes to the outside, Apsey dug up by the Maples. Got to send it over, free ball now for Groves. Comes to the middle, boom! Aiden Weber. 20-14 now. Groves trying to cling, trying to stay within a couple. This all-important third set. Jordan Allen. It's going to be a tough play for the Maples. Yep, right on cue. Aiden Weber again. Back-to-back points for her. And she gets some further instructions from her head coach, Madison Close.
Returning for the Maples, number 10, Julia Conchetti. Serving for the Maples, number 11, Raymond Pratt.
21-15, Seaholm in front. Out is the call. Service error by Pratt.
Returning number 9, Olive DeGroat. Serving number 18, Anna Apsey.
Falcons trailing by a handful. Apsey. Gonna be a free ball now for the Falcons. As Ryan sends it out, kind of a flat-footed attack that time. You go cross court with it to Grote on the attack. And a perfectly placed ball. It was close to the end line, but able to tuck it in. 22-15 our score. Seesaw affair tonight. We knew it was going to be close. Too strong that time over the end line, and the Falcons will call timeout. Falcons, no, this one's starting to get away from them. Pivotal third set. Momentum will clearly be on the side of whoever is able to claim this third set. Mary Gumbus from the Seaholm Maples that is out tonight. Gumbus not dressed. Two teams that have hit the floor. It'll be Hope Hughes to serve. Terrific look at Hughes. Coach Close saying short, and it kind of forced Autumn DeGroat not to go after that one. This time DeGroat able to play it. And the Falcons refusing to go away quietly. They're going to need some instant offense here, though, trailing by 6.
Returning number 11. Serving number 10, Marco Noble.
Sent across, the little sneak attack. Falcons trying to pull off improbable here in this third set. Margot Nolet. Real firm serve. Maples can play this. Free ball for the Falcons. To the outside. And caught. And it sailed to the outside of the antenna, and that will do it. That was on the outside. The Maples come away victors in this third set by the final score, identical to the first, 25-19. We'll catch our breath here on BACB Sports. When we come back, it'll be set number 4. Don't go anywhere.
Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back. Continuing BACB Sports coverage of girls varsity volleyball, a rivalry matchup between the Groves Falcons and the Seaholm Maples. Maples with the 2-1 lead, winning 25-19, losing 23-25, and winning 25-19 in the third set. That tips the tape and heads out of bounds. Point over to the Groves Falcons. Good look at some of the faithful in attendance here tonight, giving support to the Groves Falcons. Short little drive over here to Birmingham Seaholm High School. Falcons have really put in an effort tonight. Sydney Ryan again. Ryan just elevates that offensive attack of the Seaholm Maples. Lauren Gregg has been so good with the serves, and then, of course, right on cue, has a service error.
Entering the game for Rose, number 12, Addie Perkin. Serving number 2, Jordan Allen.
Flat-footed serve sent too far. So two teams trade errors. 2-2 our score here in the fourth set. Gonna get Falcons there for 4 hits. Another short serve. Brinley Pratt.
For girls, number 5, Molly Heller, number 11, J.C. Roy.
J.C. Roy.
Number 11, J.C. Roy.
I believe this is her first action tonight. Received by Janice. Janess, rather. So J.C. Roy comes in, provides some scoring. Kind of a hard line drive serve. Heller had to be careful, avoided the net violation. Boy, oh boy, what a lift J.C. Roy has provided the Falcons here. 6-3 lead.
Service at the point, Seaholm. Returning and serving for the Maples, number 33, Hope Hughes.
What a save by the Falcons. Gherkin. Falcons trying to force a fifth set.
Returning number 17, Ariel White.
Goes to the outside, double block. Gherkin and White providing the defense there. Nolet powers it. This is going to be a save for the Maples. Going to be a tough play. Nolet overhead. Set to the outside. Dug up well by Roy. White sends it over. Slapped across by the Maples as they score.
Serving for the Maples, number 13, Mia Janess.
Mia Janess now with the opportunity to serve. Janess, a junior. Double hit the call against the Falcons. 8-6 Groves with the slight lead. And an ace. Nolet went rolling across the floor but couldn't come up with it. Now all of a sudden Janess scoring points in bunches. Jump serve, sent to the back row. Out of the outside, cross-court shot. Maples in position, blocked up front. Ariel White.
Returning, number 8, Lexi Heller, number 6, Sophia Scott. Serving, number 8, Lexi Heller. Excuse me, number 5.
That one came this way.
Returning number 8, Sophia Fisher. Serving for the Maples, number 10, Julia Pinchetti.
So I nearly became part of the story on that last play. Molly Heller couldn't send it over. 9-9 our score. And another ace. Julia Pinchetti making a case potentially here for BACB Sports Player of the Game. As there's another ace. Double hit called against the Falcons. See if Groves elects to take a timeout here. No indication of that quite yet. Has to get sent over. Free ball now for the Maples. Pinchetti with the bump, set, and the point to the Maples. And Coach Close allowing this to play out. Set to the back row. Pinchetti sends it out.
Returning and serving number 7, Sydney Lesnevich, and number 18, Anna Epsy.
Over on 2. Weber nearly caught the Falcons napping. They are able to recover in time and come up with the point. 13-11 our score. Seaholm in front. Lesevich. Go to the middle. Going down to a knee to make that play. Pratt. Shoveled across. Two-hand stuff job. Sophia Fisher. So Sydney Ryan, head coach Derek Williams has kind of picked and choosed where he wants to put in Sydney Ryan. So he puts in some of that offensive firepower now in the front row. That ball just hangs on top of the net. Ryan. Cross court blast. Anna Apsey. Blocked momentarily. Apsey again with the opportunity. They're saying tip. No. Yep, it was tipped. Momentarily touched there by the Maples. Tie score 14-14. Tough play. Maples switch positions at the front. There's the set to the outside. Spun on. A point to the Falcons, and they take a lead. Wow, now the Maples want timeout to talk things over. What a spirited contest between these two teams. They have delivered in a big way here tonight. This has been fantastic volleyball throughout the course of tonight. Groves with the 15-14 advantage here in set number 4. Seaholm leads 2 sets to 1. A reminder that if this should go to a 5th set, it'll be rally scoring up to 15. 5th set and final set is just up to 15 rather than the full-blown 25. So coming out of the timeout, Falcons 15-14 lead, and they will have the serve. Come back to Ryan, who slams it home. It's almost too easy at times for Sydney Ryan. 15-15. Who can reach the magic number of 25? Oh, boy. Campfire ball. Everybody gathered around it and watched it. Tough break there for the Falcons. An effort there by Anna Apsey as she crashed into the broadcast table. I'm okay. I think. Apsey, another opportunity. This time she doesn't miss.
Returning number 12, Addie Gergen. Number 2, Jordan Allen.
Jordan Allen. Little short set. Allen saves it. Saved again by Nolette. Fired into the net by Lezovic.
Returning for the Maples, number 10, Julia Conchetti. Serving for the Maples, number 11, Brinley Pratt.
Pratt. Apsey.
Returning for the Falcons, number 5, Molly Heller. Number 11, J.C. Roy. Serving, J.C. Roy.
J.C. Roy, last time she was in, she was able to pile up some point.
Seaholm.
This time has a service error. 19-17, Maples in front.
33, Hope Hughes.
How good has Aiden Weber been here this evening?
Returning number 17, Aria White. Serving for girls, number 10, Margot Nolan.
Tension starting to build.
Seaholm.
That serve by Nolette is out. At one point, this fourth set was 15-15. Seaholm has outscored the Falcons since then 5-3. Looking to put the finishing touches on a 3-1 victory here tonight is the home team. As we get inching closer to that outcome. Maples 4 points away from victory. Jeunesse. Jetty. Most of her points have been scored via the serve, but she comes away there with a kill.
Returning for girls, number 9, Autumn.
22-18 our score. Grove still does have a timeout. Coming to the near side now for the attack. Dug up by Jeunesse. Double block again. DeGroat and White this time.
Returning for girls, number 8, Lexi Heller. And number 6,
Sophia Scott in, along with Lexi Heller. Heller will serve. Can't fault the effort there in Roy, but she comes up empty, and Falcons will take their final timeout of this fourth set. 23-19 our score. Maples 2 points away from claiming victory here this evening. It has been a battle all night long. Nothing has come easy tonight for the Maples. Groves has put up quite the fight on the road. Short conversation had by the Maples. Julia Pichetti will fire away momentarily. Shoveled across for the Falcons. Cross-court shot sent high into the air, into the rafters. And that ball's just hanging on top of the net. Finally, the kill comes from Autumn DeGroat.
Returning for girls, number 18, Anna Epsey, and number 7 to serve, Sydney Lesovich.
So Anna Apsey had an extended stay on the bench. She checks back in. Terrific serve, kind of knuckles up, finally sent across. Apsey sent over on 2. Now the Falcons are in scramble mode. They're able to save it. Bit of a free ball. Apsey kind of took advantage of the situation. We had a double hit called against the Maples. And now an ace. Falcons pull within 1. 23-22. Sydney Lesovich. Everybody takes a deep breath. To the outside. Short little set. Thrown down by R.E.L. White. And now the Maples are going to take a timeout as the Falcons erupt. Don't look now. But we are deadlocked at 23 apiece here in this 4th set. Falcons trying to push it to a pivotal final 5th set. Lesovich with ball in hand, set to serve it away. Double block, played on by the Falcons. Apsey. And an error there by the Maples. Oh boy. Set point coming up. Sydney Lesovich. Boy, oh boy, on the road, an error. Ties us up at 24. You gotta win by 2, so this one's gonna go a couple extra. Emma Weber now. To the back row. They're gonna come over here to Apsey. Fires away. Saveable for the Maples. They do just that, cross court. Poked around a couple times, sent back over by the Falcons. Tough play at the net. Point to Groves. Set point coming up again. Now with the serve, the Maples going to take another timeout. And the Maples don't have a timeout. So a little bit of confusion there. Maples did not have a timeout. Neither team has a timeout. And that one's out! So So we're going to 5. The Falcons claim the 4-set final score, 26-24. Wow. They force a 5th set. We'll have it next on BACB Sports.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
The 5th and final set coming up here on BACB Sports. Thanks so much for sticking with us. Brad Fetters flying solo tonight. Groves Falcons coming back in this 4th set to claim it 26-24 to force an all-important 5th set, the tiebreaker, so to speak. And folks, this will be a race to 15. The 5th set is a race to 15. Still have to win it by 2, but you just got to score 15 points. So it'll be Emma Weber to serve it away. Sends it to the back row. We are underway. Apsey blocked, but not over. Apsey with the point. Falcons with the 1-0 lead here in the 5th set. Spirited contest between our two Birmingham schools. Such a shame that one team's going to come away with a loss here tonight. Ryan, whoa, White, nothing she could do on that. Sydney Ryan just has another gear. Into the net. Lauren Gregg has been nearly perfect in the service department here tonight, but sends it into the net. Sydney Ryan now with 10 kills on the night. They go to the middle. I don't think Sophia Fisher was quite ready for it. 3-1 Falcons in front, trying to squash a 13-year losing streak. Free ball now for the Falcons. Going to go to the middle with it. And it's Apsey. Anna Apsey, the junior. 4-1 Falcons. Cross court, boy, it splits Lezovic and Nolette.
Returning number 10, Julia Vincetti. Serving for the Naples, number 11, Brittany Pratt.
So it'll be Pratt to serve, her team trailing 4-2 here in this 5th set. Back row, Lezovic, 2 hands. Shovel across by Apsey. A little bit of a rotation there amongst the front row. Falcons able to get themselves back into position. Apsey sends it across, tipped at the front line. Now Ryan gets the point. So kind of punch-counter punch between Apsey and Ryan all night long. Ryan kind of been in and out of the lineup all night. Has really gotten a lot of play here in these 4th and 5th sets. Saved. Has to be sent over. Maples with the free ball. It goes short this time. Pinchetti. And then Ryan. Kill starting to mount now. 11 for Sydney Ryan. And too strong on that serve. 5-4 Falcons.
For Groves, number 5, Molly Heller, number 11,
Apsey comes out. They're going to give her a brief break, let her catch her breath so she can come in strong the rest of the way. We'll see how long, in fact, she stays out. JC Roy, kind of a serving specialist right now for the Falcons. And cross-court shot by Molly Heller. Spins on the tape and goes down. Point to the Falcons. 6-4 their lead. Roy slams it over, changes direction because of the let. Roy digs it up. Roy has been good in reserve here. And a little bit of an unforced error by Molly Heller on the outside.
Entering and serving, number 33,
Hope Hughes into the game for Sydney Ryan. So the firepower on the bench now for both teams with Apsey and Ryan sitting. A serving error there by the Maples. These are season-changing victories. Program-changing victories, perhaps. Free ball for the Falcons. Allen sets it to the outside, trying to go cross-court. Addie Gherkin.
serving for the Maples, number 13, Mia Jeunesse.
Jeunesse with the serve. Roy with the receiving. And it's Ariel White with the slam home.
Returning, number 6, Sophia Scott, number 8, Lexi Heller, serve.
Lexi Heller, the senior. The outside. The other Heller, Molly Heller, sophomore, saves it. And Falcons couldn't play it. Well. 8-7 our score. Falcons with the slight lead.
Returning, number 8, Sophia Fisher, serving, number 10, Julia Pinchetti.
Julia Pinchetti has been dynamite in the serving game. There's another ace. Another ace. Julia, the senior, has been the absolute difference maker tonight for the Seaholm Maples. This one has to get sent across. The overhead shot and a point. Oh, the improbable point there. 9-9. What a match. This has turned into an instant classic. Apsey back in. Ryan still on the bench for the Maples. Point to Seaholm. Maples are the first to reach double digits here in the fifth set. 10-9. Ryan comes in, replaces Hope Hughes. So now Groves will counter with some defense in the form of Jordan Allen. I imagine that was a substitution to kind of counter the play of Sydney Ryan. To the outside it goes, spun into the net. Seaholm with the 2-point lead here in the fifth set. No timeout from Groves, still have both of their timeouts. Weber into the net. Ryan too strong. And now Groves will take the timeout. 12-9 our score. Big timeout call there by Groves. Really get the sense that it is do or die time for the Falcons.
3-point lead for the Maples. Seaholm won the first set 25-19. Falcons came right back and took the second 25-23. Seaholm claimed the third 25-19. And the Falcons forced a fifth with a huge, spirited fourth set. Final score of 26-24. Fifth set has been back and forth, but right now the Maples with the 3-point lead, 12-9. The Emma Weber to serve with her team up 3. Have to win by 2. 15 for the fifth set. Will claim victory. Apsey winds up, blasts it, and violation at the net.
Returning for the Falcons, number 13.
Aiden Weber has been a force on the offense and defensive side of things for Groves. She is an important factor in the middle. Sydney Ryan fired it into the net. Don't look now, but the Falcons are within 1. 12-11 our score. White send it on its way. Ryan asks for it, gets it, goes cross court with it. And another net violation called against the Falcons, 13-11.
Behind the line for the Maples, number 15, Lauren Gregg.
It'll be Lauren Gregg. Has been solid in the service department here tonight. Sydney Ryan now with 12 kills. As that touched the netting in the rafters, the batting cage netting, and that made it an automatic dead ball. So 14-11. Match point. Lazovic, Apsey from the outside, block, so this is playable for the Falcons. It's Apsey again, a little soft touch shot, falls. Not over yet.
Serving number 2, Jordan L.
Ryan. Over on 2. To the middle. Saved by Allen. Apsey. Saved by Pratt. Lazovic up to Allen. Sets it for Apsey. Blocked by Ryan, but out of bounds. What a way to kick off our fall coverage here on BACB Sports. 14-13. And we got ourselves a net violation called against the Groves Falcons. What a heartbreaking way to end it. A net violation. Oh boy. Seaholm victors here tonight, 25-19, 23-25, 25-19, 24-26. And the fifth set goes the way of the Maples by the final score of 15-13. Heartbreaker tonight. If you're a Falcon fan, they play their hearts out. And they fall just a bit short in 5 sets. We'll take a break here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, I'll have our player of the game interview. It's something you do not want to miss right here on BACB Sports.
Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
All right, Brad Fetters here for BACB Sports, our post-game coverage with our player of the game, senior Julia Pinchetti. Congratulations tonight, rivalry victory. Talk about that fifth set. You guys go into the tiebreaker. What was the emotions of having to play extras?
I think it was difficult because in the beginning we thought we were going to start out strong and we had a couple bumps in the road, but I think we all came together, and I think our main goal was to keep positive energy throughout the entire set. And even when we did mess up one ball, the whole time we kept pushing and we kept bringing everyone together, and I think that's how we pulled it off.
Now, you had numerous kills on the night, but where I really thought you were the brightest was your service game. You had a ton of aces tonight as well. Is that something you practice? Is that something that you think is one of your strengths?
I would say it is. I think it's also just like a mindset of going in every single time thinking you're going to hit that ace and just always being calm and collected, because at the end of the day, it's just like a serve is all on you. I can't control the set. I can't control what ball is getting digged at me, but I know I can always control my serve, so I'm always going to put the best serve out there that I can.
Now, this was Coach Williams' first kind of look at this rivalry. You send him off a winner tonight. What does this do in terms of maybe the rest of the season, in terms of what Seaholm volleyball can do the rest of the way?
I think we're going to keep building. I think we're going to get stronger blocks, stronger digs, and stronger sets, and I think there's just a bright future ahead for us.
All right, well, congratulations. That was our player of the game. Seaholm wins it in 5 sets. That will do it for tonight's action. Big thank you to everyone involved in our production tonight, including our director, David Fantel. For everybody else on our crew, I'm Brad Ferris saying goodnight one final time from Seaholm High School. Thank you so much for watching.